Hello, this is just a quick update on the Nuts production process for the Kickstarter. I have the first pre-production draft of the Nuts mission deck. See, it comes in a nice tuck box and full color, has some brief instructions on the back, but really inside is what I want to get you to take a look at. So let me open it up and we'll take a look. Great. Here's the inside of the finished card deck. Well, this is again a pre-production copy. You can see this is a standard poker size, American poker size deck. It has a total of 54 cards minus 4 cards that are used for instructions and how-tos. So you have 104 different combinations because these are double-sided cards. Not wasting a whole card side on graphics and logos. Each card side has some cool stuff for affecting the game. The card comes with a how to use it. So you've got some instruction cards here, how to use this deck. You flip it over, it has the mission progression table right here. You don't have to go look it up. It's right in your hands. It also has the other effect cards here. So if you have a loot item on the table, what does that do for you? For example, a medium caliber pistol is just a weapon, but other things like candy can be used as a barter item or as a gift item in the game and other parts of the game. You have the loot table, weather effects. So if you have weather effects in the game, you don't have to look it up in the book. It's all right here on this card. And if you get support, here are your support options and how they work in the game. So again, taking some of those tables right off into a card format for you. And then the cards themselves will do a lot for you to speed your game up. So typically when you're going to do a next mission, right, you'd see this little table here that says, hey, I just won a patrol mission, so my next mission will be an attack. But, maybe not. So we'll flip the card and find out, right? So if we say, hey, what's the next mission? Is carry on. So that's going to be a standard mission, will be an attack. But maybe that card is get a prisoner. It's a raid. So instead of doing a standard mission, your mission is going to be a raid mission to go grab a prisoner, get intel. So that tells you where your next mission is. Then you want to find out, like, when is this going to take place, right? Is this going to take place at night or at day? If I look at this card again, that has a little moon icon that tells you that's going to be happening at night, right? Or it's going to be a little sun icon, tells you that that mission is happening during the day. You're also going to get the chance to see, hey, is there any weather effect in here, right? Any special weather that's going to influence my card, my mission. Most of them are going to be clear, right? But sometimes you're going to have things like, look at that. That's going to be raining. That's going to affect your line of sight. How fast you move. Things might be muddy, right? So that's going to affect your in-game experience. And then as you go through the game and resolve a PEF, you're just going to pull a card to see what it is. Is that going to be a squad with a machine gun? Infantry and defenses, there's going to be some armored vehicles, right? If you're on an attack mission, there's a higher chance you're going to find things in defenses. So even event cards are built into this. So maybe you run into a minefield instead of a standard PEF. So you just flip a card to resolve what that PEF is, right, in the game. That's going to speed your play up a lot. Then also, if you do win the game, right, you can look at the card to see if you get loot items. In this case, little crossed fork means I've got some food, right? That might help me recover from privation or use as a barter item. Here I see there's some drinkables and some consumables that might be also used for a barter item in the game. Look at this. I have found a vehicle. I've got a motorcycle I can add to my next game, right? So you get some cool loot effects. They all have in-game effects as well as having trade items, right? So say, for example, I find a pocket watch on the battlefield. Well, if I use that and keep it, I can get a +1 to support request because I've got more precise time to time that support, or I can use it as a barter item. So some really cool options in the deck. Really excited to bring it to you and looking forward to getting this into your hands. Thanks a lot.